again. All right. Are you ready? Interesting sentence. Puedo sacar una curiosa conclusión aquí. Bueno, la frase. Where were you when they were born? We were on a business trip. Where were you? Where were you? ¿Dónde estuvisteis o estabais cuando nacieron? ¿Dónde estabais cuando nacieron? Where were you when they were born? Where were. No decimos where. Where were. ¿Dónde estabas o dónde estabais? Where were you? Where were you when they were born? We were on a business trip. Estábamos de viaje de negocios. We were. Se entiende que eran gemelos o mellizos, ¿eh? Bueno, nacieron al mismo tiempo. Where were you when they were born? We were on a business trip. To be on a trip, estar de viaje. To be on a business trip es de viaje de negocios. Estar de viaje de negocios.
Hola y bienvenidos a la clase 195. Ahora vamos a ver la frase. Where were you when they were born? We were on a business trip. ¿Dónde estabas cuando ellos nacieron? Estábamos en un viaje de negocios. Y ahora vamos a ver la primera parte de la frase. Where were you? Es una pregunta, por eso invertimos you y were. Where were you? Where were you? Y no where you were. Where were you? Dos W, qué difícil. Where were. Dile rápido. Where were. Muy bien, no estás diciendo were, ¿a que no? Where were. Muy bien. Veamos más ejemplos. Where were you when your niece was born? ¿Dónde estabas cuando nació tu sobrina? Niece, la palabra de hace tiempo. Niece. Where were you? Where were you when they phoned you? ¿Dónde estabas cuando ellos te llamaron? Where were you? Where were. Una vez más, con pronunciación perfecta. ¡Qué bien! Where were you?
Look at this, un anuncio para una fiesta. ¡Ah! Me encantan las fiestas. A ver de qué va. ¿Dónde estabas en 1995? Ven a la fiesta para recordar los años 90. Where you were in 1995? Where you were? Pero no. What a mess. ¿Dónde estabas en 1995 is where were you? Where were you? Es una pregunta. Where were you? De hecho, where were you in 1995? Where was I in 1995? Well, I was cleaning, of course. But anyway, let's see. Voy a corregir esto porque es que ¿cómo esperan que la gente vaya a la fiesta si esto está mal escrito? A ver, ¿cuál es la corrección? Where were you? Eso es, vamos a corregirlo. Where were you in 1995? Bien. I swear my work here is never finished. But a lo mejor me apunto a esta fiesta. Where were you in 1995?
Seguimos con las W. Where were you when? Where were you when they were born? Sí, hay que practicarlo y tenerlo perfecto porque no hay manera de escaparlo. Where were you when they were born? Más rápido. Where were you when they were born? Eso es. Where were you when they were born? ¿Dónde estabas cuando ellos nacieron? Where were you? Were you on an airplane? ¿Estabas en un avión? Were you on a flight to London? ¿Estabas en un vuelo a Londres? Were you? Muy bien, ese W ya está dominado, ¿no? Entonces, más ejemplos con when they were born. We were on a business trip when they were born. Estábamos en un viaje de negocios cuando ellos nacieron. When they were born. Tenemos que estar hablando de gemelos, ¿no? Twins aquí. When they were born, supongo. Y la palabra del día es un brindis, es toast. Literalmente, tostada. We had a toast for them. We gave a toast. Hicimos un brindis para ellos when they were born. Hicimos un, eso es, toast y no toast. A toast.
How exciting! O sea, la perrita de Funti acaba de tener cachorritos. Puppies, sí. Espera. Pero, ¿tú estabas allí cuando nacieron? Were you there when they were born? Were you there when they were born? Really? Oh my God, she was there when they were born. Estaba ahí cuando nacieron. Bueno, la verdad es que un poquito de asco, ¿no? Okay, what were you doing when they were born? ¿Qué hacías cuando nacieron? What were you doing when they were born? Te estabas pintando las uñitas. Bueno, claro, es súper importante también. Mira, when they were born, cuando nacieron, ¿ok? Cuando ellas o ellos, da igual. When they were born, dilo tú. Es born. Funchi, ¿y qué hacía tu perrita when they were born, cuando nacieron? What was she doing when they were born? Claro, pues estaba, claro. Okay, and where was she? ¿Dónde estaba? Where was she when they were born? No, in the back of a taxi. Pero bueno, ¿cómo la sacas en ese estado como eres, de verdad? Okay, I have to go. Bye. Funchi estaba ahí cuando nacieron. She was there when they were born. Qué asquito, ¿no?
Entonces, ¿dónde estabas cuando ellos nacieron? Where were you when they were born? Eso es bastante larga. Where were you when they were born? We were on a business trip. Estábamos en un viaje de negocios. Y por favor, no quiero ir a business travel. No, business trip. Apúntalo yo. Escribe travel y pone un X. No. Business trip. Eso es, un viaje de negocios. Business y no business. Business. ¿En casa? Business. Muy bien, a business trip. Travel es un verbo y usamos para hablar cuando queremos usar un verbo. Y aquí, trip para el sustantivo. Entonces, ejemplos con business trips. We were on a business trip to Dubai. Estábamos en un viaje de negocios a Dubai. We were on a business trip. We were on a business trip for a month. Estábamos en un viaje de negocios por un mes. For a month. Y ahora vamos a ver la palabra del día otra vez. ¿Cómo era? Brindis. Toast. Muy bien, a toast. Hemos terminado la clase.
Yo, people, it's me, your favorite DJ, live for you. Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I wasn't here. But I was on a music business trip. Yep, me and my DJ friends were on a music business trip. It's true. Estábamos en un viaje de negocios. We were on a business trip. Do you want to know why we were on a music business trip? Okay, I'll tell you. We were on a music business trip to talk about conciertos, espectáculos, música. Yes, we were on a music business trip. And while we were on the music business trip, conocimos a muchos DJs famosos. Yes, and I met a lot of interesting people. Now, I have famous DJ contacts. Oh yeah. Where were you while we were on the music business trip? Were you waiting for me? Well, I'm here now, and I have a little rap. I'm sorry about yesterday. I was on a music business trip.
Hello again. Interesting sentence with past tense, present perfect. Past tense, present perfect. I saw it. Yo sí lo vi. I saw it. Pero que yo sepa. But as far as I know, tan lejos como yo sepa, así lo decimos en inglés. Aquí complicamos a veces las cosas. As far as I know, él no lo ha visto todavía, que yo sepa. As far as I know, he hasn't seen it yet. I saw it. Que conste, I saw it. I saw it. Yo vilo. O sea, yo lo vi. I saw it. But as far as I know, 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 as far as I know. Se dice a diario esta expresión. As far as I know, he hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't seen it. La N de sin se enlace con la I latina de it. He hasn't seen it yet. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. But as far as I know, he hasn't seen it yet.
Hola, bienvenidos a clase número 195. Y la frase de hoy es I saw it, but as far as I know, he hasn't seen it yet. En español, lo vi, pero que yo sepa, él no lo ha visto todavía. O aún. Bien, vamos con la primera parte. Saw, que es vi. Entonces, este es el verbo to see, ver, pero al ser irregular, decimos every day I see y yesterday I saw. Bien, cuidado que no decimos saw o so, sino saw, saw. Una vez más, saw. Repite conmigo, saw. Muy bien. Vamos a ver algunos ejemplos. We saw his new house. It's huge. I saw your new office the other day. It's true. It's brand new. Y aquí tenemos la palabra del día, to be brand new. Estar completamente y totalmente nuevo. Muy bien, nos vemos en un minuto.
Today I'm shopping with a mission. Because last week I saw the perfect dress. I saw the perfect dress and it was on sale. I saw it in Sarah's shop. It was 30% off. I saw it right over there. So today I'm going to go and get it. Eso decimos, I saw it last week. Repeat with me. I saw it last week. Perfect. Say, I saw it last week and I had to have it. Perfect. Also, last week I saw some shoes. Oh my God, I saw the most perfect shoes. The problem was I forgot my credit card. I know. Disaster. So anyway, today I have my credit card and I'm going to go and find the shoes and the dress because I saw them last week. Okay, I'm going to go to Sarah's shop. Oh my God, Sarah's shop is closed. But I saw the shoes last week. They must be in there. I know they're in there. I need the shoes. I saw them last week and I love them. The same with the dress. It was 30% off last week. I saw it. Okay, I really need Sarah's shop to open because I saw so many things last week and I'm shopping with a mission.
Bien, vamos con la segunda parte de la frase de hoy, que es as far as I know. En español, que yo sepa. Bien, as far as I know, al ser una frase hecha, la podemos enlazar como si fuera una palabra. Primero con as far as I know. Muy bien. Vamos a ver unos cuantos ejemplos. As far as I know, he saw the memo. As far as I know, she didn't do it. Que yo sepa, ella no lo hizo. As far as I know, he's been working all day. Ahora, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Que yo sepa, el jefe entró más tarde de lo normal. A ver. Muy bien, eso es. As far as I know, the boss came in later than usual. Un par de ejemplos más. As far as I know, she's still married to him. Y ojo que to be married to him es con to y nunca con with. Muy bien, nos vemos en la siguiente parte.
Hi, it's Frank, the security guard. We've got a very, very serious situation on our hands. There is a dangerous criminal on the loose. Yeah. As far as I know, he's extremely dangerous. Yeah. And as far as I know, he's armed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's got arms and arms. He's armed and dangerous, as far as I know. I don't have very much information right now, but as far as I know, he is a vicious killer. Yeah. As far as I know, you don't want to be caught near him. No quieres estar cerca de él. Yeah. As far as I know. I could be wrong. As far as I know. Apréndetelo como una frase hecha. As far as I know. Que yo sepa. As far as I know, he's a dangerous criminal. As far as I know, he's armed. Yeah, que tiene armas. He's armed and dangerous. As far as I know. Si lo traduces es tan lejos como yo sé. O como yo sepa, right? Que no se traduce, pero si lo piensas así, por lo que yo puedo ver, as far as I know, he's dangerous. So we've got to do something, guys. I want you to send me any information you have, and we're going to catch this guy. You can bet.
Bien, vamos con la tercera parte de la frase de hoy, que es hasn't seen it. En español, no lo ha visto. Y aquí tenemos el past participle del verbo to see, que es ver. Y anteriormente vimos every day I see, yesterday I saw y ahora lately I've seen. Y en este caso, en la tercera persona del singular, hasn't seen en el present perfect simple. Muy bien, vamos a ver algunos ejemplos. He hasn't seen it yet. Ahí contrayendo para que suene mucho más natural. Hasn't seen it yet. Muy bien. She hasn't seen the last episode. Ella no ha visto el último capítulo. Ahora, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Es una lástima que no lo haya visto. Ya no se emite. A ver. Eso es. It's a shame she hasn't seen it. It's not on anymore. Muy bien hecho y nos vemos en la siguiente clase.
What's this? Oh, it's a fantastic opportunity for Steve. Oh, it's right in front of his face, but he hasn't seen it yet. Oh my God, it's so obvious, but he hasn't seen it yet. Eso, no lo ha visto aún. He hasn't seen it yet. Repeat it with me. He hasn't seen it yet. Good. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a good opportunity for Frank to catch his criminals. But he hasn't seen it yet. Oh, no. And Zach, today I left our wedding present in his house, but he hasn't seen it yet. It's in a very obvious place, but he hasn't seen it yet. I'm going to use my telepathic powers. Zach, your wedding present is on the kitchen table. Look for it. Look for it. Oh, he hasn't seen it yet. Why hasn't he seen it yet? I don't know. My telepathic powers aren't working today.
Hello again, welcome back. All right, are you ready? Okay, it's very likely. It's very likely. Lo contrario sería it's highly unlikely. Pero aquí es muy probable que hay una falta de dinero, de fondos para los fines que buscamos. It's very likely. It's very likely. It's very likely, likely. Muy probable. Probable, likely. That there'll be, que habrá, o que haya, diríais en castellano, es muy probable que haya. There'll be, there will be, contracción there'll be, a lack of, una falta de, una carencia de, a lack, lack, como back de espalda pero con L. A lack of funds, escrito funds, como fundir. Funds, funds son fondos monetarios, dinero, vamos. It's very likely, es muy probable, it's very likely that there'll be a lack of funds. A lack of funds. No money. All right, welcome back for another sentence. Listen carefully. It's very likely that there'll be a lack of funds. It's very likely that there'll be a lack of funds. It's very likely. It's very likely. It's very likely. Es muy probable que haya al final una falta de fondos o dinero suficiente para nuestros propósitos. It's very likely. Curiosamente, en la frase anterior, it's highly unlikely. Cuando es improbable, decimos highly como adverbio. Y con likely, simplemente very. Es muy probable. It's very likely. It's very likely that there will be. That there'll be, hago la contracción, there will, a lack of funds, una falta de fondos, una carencia de fondos. Okay, likely. It's likely is probably. How likely? How likely is it that it will snow tomorrow? It's highly unlikely. It's not very likely. How likely is it that the sun will come up tomorrow in the morning, that the sun will rise? What's the probability? What's the likelihood? Is it likely that the sun will come up? Yes. It's extremely likely. It's very likely that the sun will come up. Do you want to make a bet? It's very likely.
Hi guys, it's Felicity. I am so excited. Remember I told you I spoke to Harry about the budget for the show? 17 going on 18, remember? She said, I'll follow up on that subject. Well, she did. She followed up on the subject and she said, it's likely you'll have a bigger budget. Oh, did you hear that? It's likely. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Repeat with me. It's likely you'll have a bigger budget. Perfect. I'm so excited. So, I'm hoping it's really likely that I'll have a bigger budget. Because if I have a bigger budget, then it's likely I'll be able to hire a professional actor. Because I'm going to be the girl. But it's likely that a professional actor for the dad would be perfect. And if we get a bigger budget, it's likely more people will come to see the show. So it's likely there will be no tickets left. So remember, get your ticket nice and early because it's likely there won't be any tickets left. Oh, guys, a likely bigger budget. Oh, guys, it's going to be so much fun.
All right, welcome back for part 2 of our sentence. It's very likely, es muy probable, sí, es very likely, es muy probable que haya, o que vaya a haber. It's very likely that there'll be, contracción there will, there'll. It's very likely that there'll be a lack of funds. A lack of, una falta de, una carencia de, a lack of, tres palabras, a lack of funds, a lack of. We are suffering a lack of funds. We're suffering a lack of war material. We are suffering a serious lack of inspiration in this company. We're suffering a serious lack of leadership. And if an organization suffers a serious lack of leadership, then logically the organization is probably going to suffer a serious lack of motivation and inspiration. They go together, leadership and inspiration. We are suffering a lack of leadership. Are you suffering a serious lack of English? A serious lack of English? A lack of vocabulary? A lack of grammar structure? What kind of lack?
Oh, you know, I've been thinking there's a serious lack of fun in my life. I think I need a nice, long, relaxing holiday with lots of sun. There's definitely a lack of sun in my life. What do you think? That's it, a lack of fun and a lack of sun. Come on, say it with me, my darlings. There's a lack of fun and a lack of sun in your life, Margaret. Oh, I agree with you. But what would the cleaning staff do if I went on holiday? I'm sure there'd be a serious lack of organisation if I went on holiday. There'd probably be a lack of participation in the cleaning staff too. They don't listen to Harriet, they only listen to me. Oh, and there'd be a huge lack of respect for Harriet. Nobody likes her. Nothing would get done around here if it weren't for me. I don't know. There is a lack of fun and sun in my life, but I better not go on holiday.
All right, are you ready? Part 3. It's very likely, es muy probable, it's very likely that there'll be a lack of funds, una falta de fondos, fondos para invertir, por ejemplo, funds, escrito, funds. Fund es dinero. Constituir un fondo para un uso específico es to create a fund. Un gestor de fondos, gestionar fondos. A fund manager, funds, fundraising, crear fondos, crear dinero, buscar formas de generar ingresos para un uso específico es to raise funds. Fundraising, yes. And so, it's very likely that there'll be a serious lack of funds. In this case, funds. And the word of the day sounds similar. Funny. Funny significa gracioso. Yes, funny. Funny, 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 money, funny. Sin embargo, su uso más corriente, curiosamente, es para decir curioso. Es curioso que esté enfadado, por eso it's funny. Uy, algo curioso se me ocurrió esta mañana camino al trabajo. Something funny happened. Es curioso. It's funny.
I've had it up to here. Now the staff want to have a staff party. Where do they think we're going to get the funds to have a staff party? To have a staff party, you need to have funds. And this hotel already has a big lack of funds. I mean, what do they think this is? Some sort of charity or something? If they want to have a party, they're going to have to raise the funds themselves because we most certainly don't have enough funds. In this hotel, there's a big lack of funds. Say it with me. There's a big lack of funds. Funds, not phones, funds. And in this hotel, there's a big lack of funds. So if they want to have a party, they're going to have to find the funds some way on their own. I mean, why do they want to have a party anyway? Here, I'm looking at Harriet's rule book, and in Harriet's hotel rule book, it doesn't say anything about having staff parties. Yeah, there's nothing in here about having staff parties. I mean, we already have a lack of funds for decorating. We already have a lack of funds for furniture. We already have a lack of funds for staff uniforms. So if they want to have a party, I'll tell you where they can get their funds from their salaries.